Agusan del Sur National High School, as one of the pioneering schools in the province, gears up for the opening of classes by taking relevant steps in the continuous learning as initiated by the Department of Education. As we're used to a traditional classroom setting, it is a huge challenge for every school to adapt to the new normal. However, learning should remain unhampered despite the current public health crisis. In response to the DepEd's call for continuous education, ASNHS has contextualized its learning continuity plan for school year 2020-2021. The school utilized its readily available resources and equipped teachers with enough knowledge through virtual trainings and webinars. The division key personnel of Agusan del Sur has also provided technical assistance in conducting the pilot run and has set guidelines in the implementation. Moreover, information were disseminated to the learners, parents, and stakeholders through letters and various media platforms.
So doon na tayo gipang-contact ng mga estudyante nga mo appeal mo participate sa online class. Online ang na-assign sa ato ang i-dry run. Mao na nga nag-present ko karon sa kining process flow how to conduct the online distance learning.
Online learning is one of the many modalities of DepEd in preparation for delivering continuous education. DepEd Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones clarified that online learning is responsive to those educators and learners who have necessary resources in their homes. The online distance learning involves three phases, namely the preliminary phase, the synchronous session, and the assessment phase. In the preliminary phase, a lesson plan based on the Modified Essential Learning Competencies or MELCs and class schedules were prepared. For the incoming ASNHS Grade 11 STEM students of Section Euler, they were initially convened through Facebook Messenger's group chat feature. A series of orientation and online instructions were carried out by their subject teachers in biology, Mr. Jeffrey Q. Apat, and calculus, Ms. Marilyn O. Bacolod.
For the discussion for our classes, we will be using Google Classroom.
In this case, the teachers opt to utilize the Google Meet online application, which is by far the most accessible virtual classroom for both learners and educators. Links containing the virtual class were sent and distributed towards the students via group chat. With the classroom program being arranged, the students are now ready for their online synchronous learning. During the synchronous sessions, the teachers gave out preliminary instructions to the learners. Online attendance was conducted.
I want everyone to turn on your camera, okay, throughout the class.
Your attendance, as I will be calling my name, you turn on your microphone whenever I'll.
Motivational activities were done, followed by the discussion proper.
Okay, and you turn your phone to mute mode.
Other side also plain man ang ato ang oh my god. Jeff, off. Ang ako ang
The teachers recorded the whole session through their chosen virtual classroom application for students as supplemental materials for the learners. An assessment was also administered after the discussion with immediate feedback from the teachers. Results were also recorded. Throughout the process, both learners and educators were able to experience the advantages and drawbacks of online synchronous learning.
The synchronous online delivery for the subject General Biology 1 was for me successful. Meeting my learning or lesson objectives, I was able to provide activities that were interesting to the students, interactive and creative online platforms and activities were instrumental in achieving my lesson objectives. I was also able to provide them opportunity to share and access different information online and from my end for our lessons and to aid their understanding on our lessons. It cannot be denied that there are downsides of the online modality. Not to mention the slow signal or internet speed in both the teacher and the student's end, and the specific skills or the technical skills that both the students and the teachers might have or might not have. In my class, I was able to experience internet disconnection or moments of slowing down of the internet signal that caused some troubles in me monitoring and making sure that everybody is following my lesson. However, all these difficulties in the fields of technical or technology can definitely be addressed with more practice and more simulation and with more activities, actual activities.
In this online synchronous class simulation, I encountered good and bad experience. Let me start with the bad experience. I experienced bad because I was disconnected with Google Meet. It was 3 times, I think, I was disconnected with the Google Meet. When I was already in my class, I was already starting discussing. I was in the mid of my discussion. I was disconnected with the Google Meet. I do not know if it was because of the data or it was because of my laptop. But the thing is, I was disconnected. And the good thing was, the team was there. I was able to be reconnected again because of the team, with their help, with their expertise of the Google Meet or with the technicalities. They have helped me go back or reconnected again. And the good thing again is that it was a good experience. I experienced how to deal with such problem. I learned from them also how to be reconnected whenever such problem will occur.
Ang akong na-observeran sa pag-participate sa online class is na siya advantages ug disadvantages. Ang advantages is may maka-lesson sa amuang mga bayro nun sa plite. Tapos ang disadvantages lang is gamay ang screen if kuan nimong gamiton gadgets nga cellphones o kusog po siya mo consume og data.
ASNHS maintains a feedback-friendly environment as transparency helps in optimizing work performance and achieving better results.
Feedback plays a pivotal role to guarantee the quality of this online synchronous learning modality. One way of getting feedback from the learners is through the online survey form, wherein their responses are gathered and evaluated. Meanwhile, we have also interviewed parents on their observations.
Ang akong naobserbahan atong pag-dairan sa akong anak diri sa balay, nagsige rin siya tutok sa kanang iyang cellphone kay gamay man. Suwa na lihok-lihok. Ingon gani ko sa iya nga basig ma-step ni Rafael. Unya kuan po kanang ingon niya nga kalas po daw o data. O kalas o data. Tapos kung tayo na magtawag sa iya og kalit, mahinay ang iyang signal.
21st century learning is the new normal in education. Albeit the hurdles posed by this alternative modality, ASNHS is one with a diped in swimming with the tides to provide the best learning option for its students. This is not only a combat to be fought by the education sector. With the cooperation of the parents and stakeholders as our arms and artillery, what seems to be a leap of faith will now come into fruition.